rid of like all my little I was like, yes, I got rid of all my little munchy snacks. Like, I'm not gonna want to munch anymore. And they're over and they're done. No, the freaking rappers are looking at me right at the face. Looking at me right at the face. Make it make sense. Durr. No, but guys, I was talking like, okay, so I was talking with one of my guy friends. And I was basically like, look, I was giving them a recap of my dates. And I was like, because I need to gauge, like, am I a psycho? Because I get it. Like, I get it. I can very truly, easily, maybe like do something and be put in that box. Uh, but I was like, look, am I asking for too much? Because when someone asks me out for dinner and like when someone asks me out for a date, I sometimes it's hard for me to one be in that present day, like because I'll sometimes just like switch over into like observer mode, which I don't know that I'm doing. But then like to them it looks like I'm being like a little bit standoffish and I'm not interested. But really I'm like, oh okay, like they're kind of cool, like they're kind of this, like blah, blah, blah. Like kind of just observing what they're doing and like how they're doing it and like if I take them out into public, like how are they gonna act like with me and everything like that, or like around my friends and family, like how would they act with me and like just observing like what they do, which is fucking insane. Like why are you observing me, like observing this person that hard? Like shit, just like have fun, like which I know and I'm like trying to do, and that's why the first day with this other person, like it was so chill, it was so fun, it was so casual, it was like it was just like a good first date. It was a good hangout, like a good just like okay, that bit was done because I was just in the moment. I was just like having fun with it. I was just like living, laugh, love. I was just like fully attention into the conversation. That was it. There was no other thoughts elsewhere. And so then when the second day came around, I like told my friends about it. Obviously, I already told you guys on like live and everything. And I told my friends about it, and I was like, "Would you guys not bring your date flowers when you know it's the second date and you know like you're going out for like a dinner and stuff and you're at the shops and everything?" I was like, would you not bring your date flowers? And they honestly were like, no. They were like, flowers is like way too far. Flowers is like, and I was like, what the fuck? And they were like, yeah, if I'll get flowers for like my partner. Okay, but you're not gonna fucking get me to be your partner if I don't even have flowers on the second date. Like, I'm not gonna be your partner if I don't even have the flowers on the second day. I'm not waiting until be your partner to get flowers. I was like, you're insane. You're insane. I was like, you have to put everything on the line to get me. And then once you get me, we then we can talk about like it just doesn't stop there. Like, okay, once you get me, you keep going, like keep doing it, like keep doing the absolute fucking most because like that's what I like. And I said to them, I was like, so you would actually not get the person you're interested in flowers. And I was thinking about it and I was like, because why? Because there's so many other people that you need, that you can talk to that don't require flowers. Like, that don't require this extra effort. So you don't bother putting in that extra effort to obtain this person, to be your partner because you're interested in them, because you don't want to put in that extra effort, because you don't want to come across as too strong or putting too much in one basket. Babe, it's a fucking bouquet of flowers from Coles or something. Chill. They're like $20. Chill. Chill. Could have been a chocolate bar. Chill. It's not that fucking Shalon. It's not that fucking, oh my god. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much. You got me some flowers. Like, you're going out of the way to like be the be the different, be the singular on your own. Like, I was just like, what do you mean? Like, you're actually crazy. But then I was like, fuck, am I crazy? Like, I was like, you guys are crazy for not wanting to get people flowers, and I'm crazy for wanting to receive them on the second day. Like, something's gotta fucking switch here. Anyways, I was like, okay, his birthday's coming up next week. I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna get him flowers. Like, show people that it's not that fucking. One, that there doesn't need to be an ulterior motive to getting flowers. Two, that it's not that fucking hard. And three, just do it. Like, shit, it's genuinely, it's a low effort thing in my head anyway. It's just people are too scared to put their sense of self in a vulnerable spot. They don't want to put themselves out there in fear of rejection. Guess what, babe? Rejection's normal. Take it. We all have to. We all do. Where I'm like, we put ourselves out there every single day to look good, to like feel good, to try and like make a positive impact in the world and be a freaking good person and do all this stuff, and it doesn't even get appreciated because people don't even want to like just buy flowers when they when they want to take you out. Okay, amazing, you've had the confidence to one, ask me out, but two, there was nothing to like follow that confidence. Like, okay, like great, you had that confidence and now it just kind of dropped because you didn't do anything. Like, you were just, you just did what I could do for myself on a regular Tuesday afternoon. Which, I mean, I can buy myself flowers, of course. Of course, I normally do. I normally do buy my own flowers. But that's the thing. If I'm dating someone, I also expect you to do what I'm doing, if not more. If I'm already buying myself flowers and you're not buying me flowers, why the fuck would I? Why the fuck would I hang out with you? I don't know. And it's like when they talk about splitting the bill and everything like that, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it. You also work a job, like I also work a job, but I I don't care. Like, this is what you want to do with your money. Like, treat me, like treat me, treat me. If that's what you want to do with your money. But at the same time, I get it because I also work and I also understand and I also have responsibilities. So I get why you want to split the bill because you also have a plan, you also have responsibilities. But like I said, I want a partner that's going to give me like open my fucking world up a little bit more. Like, open my world up a little bit more. Give me more than, not give me more, like, just offer something different than what I'm already offering myself. Because myself has already given me everything. We've got the foundation laid out pretty much. The base is there. Now, let's start building. Let's start going. Like, what are we offering? Like, come on. It's just the same thing. It's just the same thing. And then now I'm looking and I'm like, okay, is my view on a relationship skewed? Because things in movies only happen to like 0.11111%. Like, I'm not gonna meet like crazy like movie thing happen though. We just fit perfectly with a puzzle shape. We're like, oh, that's it. Like, that just isn't gonna happen, and I'm aware and I know that. But it also could. But it's also like, I don't know, like, I get wanting an equal and wanting a like, I obviously don't want to like be a submissive person because that's just never gonna happen. Look at me, wrong bitch. Like, I'm definitely not gonna be that type of like role, and it's going to be more of an equal partnership and everything. But like, I don't know, if you're not offering me more or something different to what I already have and do, like, am I just meant to accept that life is boring and this is just like, yeah, just like, because I honestly, it's not that hard to find someone that I like. I'm like, yeah, okay, like I like you, like I could date you, like it's not that difficult. But it's like just, yeah, the same thing, the same thing. the same thing. The bare minimum, the bore, the okay, yeah, boring, 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 boring. Next, like, let's go. And I think that's my issue is I just get like I get swept up in the what could be. Obviously, being a Pisces fish, I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's all of this to offer. There's all of this to do. There's all of this to like see and like action and like enjoy. And it's hard because I have to take the time to put in the effort to build the connection because I am also too easy to let the connection go. That's it. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, you didn't get me flowers? Fuck off. Never talking to you again. Like, but at the same time, it's like, okay, but like they could have done that the third day. Okay, but why would I have to wait to the third day to let them do that? Do you see what my brain is? Like, someone should have just done that on the second day. And if they're not going to do it, someone else freaking will. Like, eek. I may have to wait 365, 70 more million years, but someone else will do it. And that's the thing. Just too easy to let connections go. Because, but at the same time, I don't really want a friend, like a guy friend. Like, I don't really need, like, guy friends. Like, I don't see the point of having, like, guy friends. Unless, the only point I have to have a guy friend is to ask them shit. That's the only reason why I ever want a guy friend. Is to ask them shit. So if do guys think like this? It's the only freaking reason I want a guy friend. But I use like other like other guys to ask those questions. But and that's why when actually but in saying that I've like taken time to like build connections like with guys on a friend level. And like I would actually look at a bunch of them, a handful, and be like, okay, like yeah, like these guys like are my friends. Like we are good friends. And I know that having guy friends is also a flip switch on both sides because the way that like guys' brains are meant to work is they put people like in boxes and in categories and everything like that, which is also a good thing as well because like in their mind or whatever, I've been placed in like a friend box, which is perfect. That's where I want to be. Like with these group of guys, anyways. Um, and that's where they've like so when they view you, they're like, okay, you're a friend, you're in that box. Okay, you're a colleague, you're in that box. Okay, yeah, kind of like you, could see you dating, maybe you're in that box. Type shit. So they don't even kind of get the connection going first. You're already categorized by your first look. Like, they're already like, okay, yeah, friend box. Okay, yeah, colleague box. Okay, yeah, maybe date box. Okay, yeah, like something, like whatever fucking boxes I have in their mind, they've already boxed it up. They're already like, yeah, okay, this person's that. Which I like. I like. I like. I do sometimes, I must admit. Um, so yes, I'll dabble in their sides. But apparently they're also guys aren't see the thing is I don't like I want to say this but I also don't want to put people on blast because it literally is none of their fucking business. Um but I can see when people aren't like uh a certain like level of attractiveness or whatever, they do get dismissed. And but at the same time, when you are a certain level of attractiveness and when you are a little bit more attractive, you get looked down upon and dismissed as well. So like there kind of is no like they're both come see come sa. Either way, you're too hot or you're too ugly. But they'll only really talk with people or like have that conversation with people that they deem a certain level of like attractiveness, or like if you're in a box and they kind of have to talk to you, if they kind of have to talk to you. And that's kind of the only reason I would ever want guy friends. It's just to ask some questions, just to like keep the. I actually do like when like I need to like think about how I want to word this, because I like when guys have girl friends. Like when I know that they can be friends with girls, and they, because that is like, what do you mean you can't be friends with girls? Just because what, you find them a little bit too hot? Control yourself. Like, the fuck? And I think we're all kind of like in denial to think that like, oh, this guy, he has a girlfriend, he doesn't think that she's attractive. Okay, like he probably does think she's attractive. I think she's attractive. Let's just like move on. Okay, she's hot. Next. Are you going to do anything with her? If the chance came up, they probably would. But I want to know that you can have girlfriends and control yourself and be a good person, and it not be a problem that you have girlfriends, because I also have guy friends and I can control myself and I don't want to date any of them, and I would never go there with any of them. So I expect that you can do the same thing. And also, I value that if you can, I value that you can, one, respect women and their space and their privacy and their brains and what they have to offer. Two, that you can control yourself. And also, it's just, it's good because then I don't know, I can, like, in my mind, like, I know that, like, okay, they have taken the time to like understand women, and they're not like afraid to show any vulnerable or insecurity side to them or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, that's what it really comes down to. It's like, are you going to be brave enough to show me that side? Most of them aren't, because they don't want to have that energy around them or anything like that. So, yeah. That's why, like, when people are like, oh, like, we don't even want them to have, like, girlfriends and all this stuff, and I've been, like, that girl best friend and shit. And I'm like, look, like, I get it. Like, genuinely, I get it. You don't really want your girlfriend hanging out with, like, another girl or anything like that. Like, I get it. But at the same time, can we all not just get past that? Like, I don't want to fuck you. I don't want to date you. You don't want to do that to me. Like, okay, let's just all move on and get past that. Like, done. Like, it's not a big deal. Let's go. Like, I genuinely am hanging out with this person because I like their brain. I like their thoughts. I think we're funny together. Like, okay, why is that a bad thing? Why is that a bad thing to have when it's not with your partner? Because it's not with your partner? Because you value yourself. Oh, okay, I don't have that with him. I'm less. No, it doesn't work like that. Friends are friends. Girlfriends are girlfriends. Boyfriends are boyfriends. That is it. Like, your value doesn't come from being a girlfriend and fucking making him laugh. Your value is your person, is you, is your soul. Like, if you value your soul less than the girl best friend, then obviously you're going to feel a sense of way. If you value your soul higher than the girl best friend, then you wouldn't care. Because you'd be like, oh, they're just friends, they're just kicking and laughing. It's when you value your soul less than them, and that's when you feel threatened, intimidated. Oh my gosh, insecure. They're coming after. No, they're just friends. Obviously, it doesn't speak for everyone because people do fucked up shit. And I would never, like, oh my gosh, never ever ever think that people wouldn't do it. Because they would. Because they freaking would. Give them a little bit of something and they will do it. Like, they will do it. It's like when if I ever like actually date a partner, like I am going to have like my own things and my own life as well, which you should. And just because men are going to cheat. And now I haven't been cheated on in like my relationships, but also they haven't lasted long enough for them to really cheat, I don't think. I mean, one of them they were like a year or so. I don't know. I don't know. Somewhere around there, like a year or so. Actually, that's long enough to cheat. Fuck. You don't really need longer than like 3 days. But like they didn't cheat on me. They were really nice guys. Like good on them. Like kudos. Strong soldiers. Love. But at the same time, like I know that if it would have gone like longer, I don't know. I just would never put it below some. Like I would never be like, oh, they would never do this because there is a possibility that they would. And if the right opportunity came along at the right time, they probably would grab it. And that's to go for like anything, cheating, like I don't know, like anything. Because if it's a good thing, it's a good opportunity. In their mind, they're like, oh my gosh, this is a great opportunity. I'm going to grab this. Great opportunity. I'm going to grab that. Great opportunity. I'm gonna do this right now. Oh, so yeah. I just never let like people are people. At the end of the day, people are gonna do things that they want to do. Let it go. Let it be. Go with the flow. Live, laugh, love. And that's all we're trying to do. We're just trying to let it flow. We're just trying to let it flow. Let the motion in the ocean go. And whatever freaking happens, happens. And that's why I think like me walking through the city would just be like, oh, like it'll just be like, okay, like just let it go. Just let it go. Here's your time to observe your people and now go. Oh, why do I have like something stuck in my freaking eye? Also, I think my eyes are going blind. I literally had to like fucking rub them and freaking open them the other day. I was like, what the heck? I was like, come on. They were like blurry. I was like, I needed like a little squidgy thing on my eyeball. I was like, come. I was like trying to read the bus number. It was like, I would probably say like 50 meters, maybe 50 meters. I don't think maybe like 75. I don't. I was like, it's definitely not a full 100 meters, but it was definitely like maybe like 50. Yeah, I think 50 is a good number. Like 50 meters away. But the bus numbers are like this big. And I was like, babe, chill. Like, fuck. Like, squidgy your eyes. I was literally like, come on. Like, why are they blurry? I'm not getting them looked at either because I don't want to be told I'm blind. I want to be told I have to wear glasses. Like, legit. I wear my blue lights. That's not, is that not enough? Actually, I need to start wearing them more. Because I only really wear them when the outfit's good. And I'm like, yeah, this is. I'm like, yeah, this is going with the outfit. Duh. No, I just need to wear them every single day. Because if I don't wear them every single day, then I'm going to have bad eyes. But also, if I'm wearing glasses every single day for the blue light, I may as well just wear glasses every single day for the fucked eyes. Oh, but then I don't have to wear them all the time. I only have to wear them out. Oh, but then at the same time, like, oh, see, look, do I prevent or just suck it? Just suck it. mm, You know how like life gives you challenges, like how like in your life it's like just a spiral, like so obviously you guys know like the spiral of life. Like have you ever seen that? I don't know. I've like sort of seen it somewhere and then it just like stuck with me like ages ago. Anyways, it's like the spiral of life. And like let me try and remember. Basically, the way that it was described was, so your life is like, instead of like this, like linear, it's a spiral. And like anytime, because obviously we have, well, I don't know, I've definitely noticed that I face the same challenges like over and over and over again. And like it's just at different points and different times in my life that I've faced these challenges. And it's I think that's why I'm like so, you guys know how I was like, oh, I just feel so like stuck. Like there's just like, like something just like isn't working. It's like I'm sitting right now. I'm sitting in that freaking spiral, and I'm sitting in this conflict that I have. But this one I don't really know. Like, and I think that's why I'm kind of like, what the freak is happening, man? Like, I think this one is kind of either it's the same challenge disguised differently, or this is a new level. And this is a new challenge. So I don't really know. I don't really know. But the way that like the spiral is meant to work, I don't know if I finished explaining this. I also jump topics quite frantically. But the life spiral, basically, you have your spiral, so it probably goes this way. And then at like each point in the life, that challenge is like hitting. And then it's like, okay, you go, and then so you basically have to try and like figure out this problem and this like thing within yourself, like your whole lifetime. Amazing, gorgeous, I know. Oof. It's crazy how some people like go their whole life like without realizing as well. And it took me this long to realize, and I'm like, oh my gosh, people probably realized this when they were like 12. Because it really doesn't, age really doesn't matter to the amount of knowledge that you can obtain. Like, you can get knowledge within, and kids are so smart as well. I, one, am good with kids, two, never want them. Like, it does not that thing. I don't think, yeah. Meow meow. Anyways, I'm not getting in that freaking topic because I don't really care. Because I don't really care. Wow, these munchies are like so hungry.